What's up, people? Stream's starting today, so thanks for coming. If you're here, looks like somebody's here, so that's awesome. Should be a straightforward stream. I watched some videos for what we're gonna do today ahead of time, so I think we'll be okay. Not a lot of me watching more tutorial stuff, but heads up, I probably will be referring back to some of the YouTube videos I was watching earlier. Here and there. Anyway, let's get this thing started. I'm showing you the backlog, as I always do. So today, it's a little different than yesterday. Today I have kind of the one thing, which is what I wanted to accomplish today. And that one thing is to code AI into the enemy. And this might actually be more accurate if I put code AI for the slime. Because really, that's what it is. And yeah, so we're gonna add 3 different states. Patrolling, that was what we did yesterday. Chasing, so that'll be new, right? So when the player gets close, I want the enemy to go after him. And then attacking, and that's when the enemy gets even closer, right? The slime will get even closer to the player. It'll do this little jump attack thing, right? So I'm not going to worry too much right now about animating some sort of actual attack. I just want to get it to go through the motions. So that's what the goal is for today. I have what we call stretch goals, right? So if for whatever reason this ends up being way easier than I thought it was going to be, and I don't actually expect it to, that's why I said we'll do some stretch goals. These goals are, hey, that was easy, we've still got some time, let's do these other 2 things. Now, I didn't actually identify yesterday what stretch goals were going to be, but we ended up actually implementing a stretch goal yesterday. So, yeah, we did it yesterday, we just didn't call it stretch goals. So, alright, so anyway, our stretch goals are, I want to code the player health, and then I want to make the enemy, when it hits the player, have it actually reduce the player's health. Now, what I'm not doing is actually adding, like, hearts onto the screen yet. That is over here, if you can see that. So, alright, well, let's just get this thing rolling. Let's see. Code AI. So I want these 3 states. What do I want to... So I have an enemy controller, right? You would think that's probably where I want to put this. So let's go ahead and open that sucker up. I'll bring this over so you can watch me code, because that's super fun. I know you love it. Okay, enemy controller. So let's just focus on the 3 states that we want to make here. We want to make a patrolling state. We want to make a... Wait, did I spell patrolling right? I think I might have misspelled patrolling. I actually saw a lot of people misspell that. Yep, and I even misspelled it. Okay. That's just 1 T. We want to make a... What are we going to call this? Chasing? Chasing state. And then finally we're going to make an attacking state. So I think the very first thing that we can do is, in this update, all of this stuff right here, this is what we want in the patrolling. Yeah. I did that a little bit too much there. Okay. Okay, so that's what we want there for sure. I wonder, okay, so now we got to call it in the update. Alright. So let's see if it still does, oops. Let's see if it still does what I wanted it to do. Alright, no errors. Let's hit play. Yep, there we go. Cool. Patrolling works. Now, one thing that I realized, and we might we might make some changes because of this is, for instance, if I put the enemy, I can just throw it up there. Anyway, if I put the enemy up on a ledge, it's just going to fall off. See? And I'm not sure I actually want it to do that. I think if I put it on a ledge, I want it to stay on that ledge. Maybe. You know what? Yeah, I do want it to stay on that ledge. So, what I need to do, what do I need to do to make it do that? I'm actually going to move it over here just so that. Oh, it's gonna. He's gonna go the other way. Yeah. See, because when he falls, he like changes direction immediately, which is weird. Whatever. Oh, because he stops for a second. Yeah. That's actually a weakness in my code. I realized it was when I saw somebody else coding this. What they did, and I will probably do this too. I mean, I got a lot of stuff here, but, you know, why not add some more? So this game object is going to be the ground. Check. Reset. So when I hit reset, that just puts all this stuff to 0. I was doing that manually for some dumb reason before, but so what this is for is you put it just a little bit ahead. This is what I saw that guy doing anyway. You just put it a little bit ahead and below, and it just sits there and checks for the ground. And he gave it a little. Yeah, he gave it a little diamond. I think I want it to be a little circle. We'll make it a orange circle. Why not? That's kind of big, though. Can I change the size of those? Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so the whole point of this is to check whether or not the player's touching the ground. Now, here's where I said, or not the player, but the enemy, this slime, whether or not it's actually touching the ground, or whether there's ground in front of it, I'm sorry. Anyway, like I said, here's where I'm going to have to
this is Crown
refer back to this. So luckily I can fast forward through most of this. I just want to see. He does a lot of explanation here at the beginning. But see here, you can see where he sets up exactly what I was talking about. And I actually liked this way of doing it a whole lot better than how I was doing it. So also, this is how I realized I had implemented the switching wrong. Because if I'm trying to point at my monitor, you can't see that. Here, right here. You see this? This is to check if there's a wall in front of the enemy. And then it automatically makes him move over, right? Instead of this. Or instead of waiting for it to stop moving. So I may also implement that, but for now I'm not going to mess with it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, he's got move speed, blah, 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 blah. He just does, a lot of this is the regular. Okay, so what he does up here that we're going to want to implement is the checking ground. Okay, so up here we want a bool checking, checking ground. So yeah, so we do want that. Was there something else? Circle radius? Wall check, ground checkpoint? I remember watching through this thinking some of this stuff was totally unnecessary. Just like logically speaking, he was doubling up on stuff, but I could be wrong. Okay, so He's using a fixed update because he's doing some physics stuff. You want to do that in fixed update. Let's see, overlap circle. Oh, yeah. Checking ground. Overlap circle. Okay. So looks like I'm going to need to implement a fixed update. I wonder, can I do an update and a fixed update in the same one? Let's see if the character controller's doing that. Fixed update, update. Okay. Well, character controller's doing that, so we will also do that. Checking ground. Now, see, he called this thing, you know, I realize I'm just copy and pasting his stuff. He called this thing checking ground. I think I want to call it enemy. Ground exists. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it that. It's more. It's more accurate to what it actually is. Physics 2D dot overlap circle. Ground checkpoint dot position. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's why. That's why you had that ground checkpoint. All right. What is it? It's a transform. Okay, so that's a public. Public transform ground check position point. Okay, ground checkpoint. Okay, and then so we've done that. He changes that to fixed ground checkpoint. Checking ground equals ground checkpoint. Okay, ground checkpoint. Yep. Okay. Ground checkpoint. Circle radius. Ground layer. Circle radius. And then ground layer. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to back up and then implement those variables up. Or some of those up here. Okay, so, okay. Public float. Circle radius. And then he has a layer mask for the ground layer, but our ground layer is not a layer mask. It's a tile map. So I think I'm going to have to do tile map, but let me look at any point does he actually like click on that ground? No, of course not. Well, here's where I'm just going to have to sort of figure it out, I guess. Okay, so let's see. What was I doing here? Ground layer. Okay. The ground layer is going to be, I misspelled public. This is a tile map. Yeah, all that rigid body stuff is for the movement and the flipping back and forth, I've already done that. Okay, so I should have all of those things. Oh, it doesn't like that tile map. It doesn't like that. Can I just do game object? $64? That's way down here. 64. Cannot convert transform to vector 2. Ground checkpoint. Pretty sure that was what. I think he fixes it later. Let's go ahead and play it. Position. That's what I didn't do. Can I convert game object to int? Where's the layer mask? Okay. 5 can be set to 1. True. This will allow the use of the built-in water setting. Okay. I mean, why don't we just do it as he's telling us to do it, I guess. So what is it? Layer mask. Okay. Layer mask. Okay. I don't care about the patrolling right now. I don't care about move direction or velocity. We've already got that. We've already got the flip. Okay. Wait. Does he touch? Nope. He does not click on the ground, so I can't see what that's made out of. Okay. Don't care about any of that. Don't care. Come on, buddy. I want to see ground checkpoint. He puts that there. Wall checkpoint. He puts there. Circle radius is 0. He's going to change that to 0.2. That's fine. He's going to say ground layer is ground. Tile map. Layer. Oh. Ground. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the slime enemy. I don't see. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's right. Layer mask. I gotta save that. Let's go back. It should pop up a bunch of stuff here as long as there's not. Yep. Okay. So ground checkpoint is. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I gotta make sure. Hold on. Overrides. Yeah. Apply all. There we go. I'm adding this to the prefab. So basically I can come down here just in case I do this later and you don't know what I'm doing. This slime enemy prefab lets me just drag as many enemies in here. And they all have the same everything that the other enemy has. That just allows me to go faster after I have this all set up. Where was I? Here. Ground checkpoint. Right there. circle radius. Why don't we do what he did, 0.2, and then ground. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. There is a... Okay. I don't know what he's talking about right now. I think he's talking about he's talking about the gizmos. I don't really care about that. I don't need gizmos. He's really into the gizmos, and I guess they're good, like, to set it all up, but I'm probably gonna get rid of them once I'm done. Yeah, he made a mistake, and then he tries to claim that you shouldn't copy and paste code, but it's actually faster for him to fix that mistake afterwards, especially if you have a lot of code. It's faster to just fix the copy paste error. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just anyway, I guess it's just preference. He puts this into debug mode, Unity debug mode. This will probably be easier. Inspector options. Where's the debug mode? Debug mode. Oh, is there a little lock up there? Yep. Debug. There we go. Okay, now I can see ground exists. Yep. And then it says ground exists again. So it's checking it just fine. All right, so what I need to do is go back to the code. So that all of that's working fine, and it worked exactly as he said it was gonna. So, if move direction, okay. Gosh, I think I'm gonna do this. Gonna duplicate that, move it up to here. Let's make this one that color, and we're gonna call this wall check. So now what we can do is go paste this sucker. See? Copy paste, peeps. Wall check. And then, where is that fixed update? See how easy that was if you just duplicate stuff? Oh yeah, I gotta do the wall exists. One thing I wanted to double check. In his code, when he fixes it, he goes back and fixes it, all right? Does he just have a link to the... Here we go. I just want the code. I just want the code. Okay, whatever. This is the only downside to using YouTube video. Well, there's some more, but one of the downsides of using YouTube videos for this is I can't just copy and paste his code, which is kind of what I want to do here, honestly. Oh, okay. Right there? Okay, here we go. Alright, let's just try and seek and find. Okay. Well, guys, sorry, you might be getting some buffering here. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's weird. Did I miss it because I got distracted by the buffering? I did. Oh yeah, that's right. He does the gizmos. I don't care about that. I want to see where he starts it. Then he makes his change. Yep, right here. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think all I need to change, the reason I'm wanting to watch this is I think I just need to change where that says wall checkpoint instead of ground checkpoint. And then I'm good. Okay, yeah. It looks like that's all he changed, so... Okay. Wall checkpoint, so I need to add a... Got a wall checkpoint. Okay, and then their wall exists. Alright, so... let's see if this works. Hopefully there's no errors. We'll find out when we go back to Unity. Okay. Oops. I also want to... over apply, right? Save that. So let's put the enemy there. Let's just see. Wall does it? Did it say wall exists? No, it did not. Wall checkpoint. Wall checkpoint. Wall. Oh, that's because I forgot to do the wall checkpoint. There. There we go. Apply all. Save. Play. Okay. So now I can change this to say if... Well, let's see how he does it. Instead of sitting here trying to figure everything out on my own every time. Oh yeah. See, this is the logic that he did that I thought was unnecessary. So, okay, he's saying that if there's no ground or there's a wall, then to flip the direction. If it's facing right. Or, see, that's the thing, is like he puts this if, else, if thing in here where he says if it's facing right, flip it. Or if it's not facing right, flip it. So basically what he's saying is flip it no matter what every time. So yeah, that just seemed, that's just, no, that's not necessary. Okay, so if, no, if wall check, or, no wait, ground. Ground check says there's no ground, but there is a wall, then... Okay. See, this is the thing. Flip doesn't mean anything to me. Right? Oops, sorry. I bumped my mic again. I do that a lot. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try and get this in a place where it won't do that, I hope. He names this flip. This function right here. Method. Whatever you want to call it. He names it flip. It doesn't mean anything. Except to him. But when I put change direction in an enemy controller, there's a little bit more context there to say, okay, well, this is controlling the enemy and it says change direction. So clearly it's saying change the direction. So I think what I can do is this, right? And then just put change direction. Oops. All right, let's see if that works. Unity. So what I want to do here is I want to grab another enemy. Oops. What? Oh. Ground does not exist. See, this is why... Welcome to coding, everybody. Alright. So let's get another enemy up here, and we can just test both of these things at the same time. See, that didn't work. Not only did it not work, but... Move. See, I don't think I need the move direction anymore. I just need facing right. What is this? Player.start. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Oh, is that because... Okay, so of course, it's in the start, this right here. DeathText.GameObject.setActive. Death text. False. Okay, I got it in there. Is it not in here either? Ugh. Well, I've already figured out a problem with the way that I've set this up. I'll fix that later. Okay, so first of all, it's moving left, facing the wrong way. So this can go away. Which means I could just set that to true. See what happens when I do that. See, it just falls. Okay, so first of all, it's moving sooner. It's flipping way sooner than I want it to. I'm just going to delete this guy. So let's go wall check, and we're going to move it in. One. -1, 1. So if move direction is 1, then it's going to the right. Hey, hey, look at that. It does seem to wait, though, for this collision. Oh, that's why. Yeah. I can't remember the shortcuts. There's a shortcut to code this or to comment all this out. I'll just comment out that one line for now. What? Every wall does exist. Oh, wall exists is not... Flagging, wall checkpoint dot position, circle radius, ground layer. And I have, where's a ground layer? Ground. Okay. Tile map is ground. Okay. So it does know when it's hitting... Okay. It does know when it's hitting the ground. Why doesn't it know when it's hitting a wall? Wall checkpoint. Wall check. Is it... what's this? Is that why? Was there a weird, like, extra wall check thing there? No. Wall check. Save. It's right here. Oh. It's because I have it going the wrong direction to start with. So, facing right should be checked. Wall exists. Yep. Move direction, face... Okay, so all that's checked as it should be. Okay. Ground doesn't exist, or wall does exist. Change direction. Okay. Oh, there's something on my keyboard. Alright. That should have done it. Because I commented out the code that was supposed to flip it, so that's why it was not flipping. Hey, there we go. But yeah, that checkpoint's too far in front. I think I want to move it to here. Nope, closer in still. Just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's good enough for me. Ground, it's grounded the whole time. Yep. I wonder if I can just stick him on there. Yeah, look at that. Hey, hey. Why is it doing that? It's weird. Oh, well, let me fix that real quick. I mean, I think we're okay now. So, duplicate that guy and stick him up here. All right, so as it always does, this ended up, excuse me, I breathed in a little bit of that. As it always does, this ended up taking way longer than I thought it would, but we got it. So it's here, it's working. I don't really know why that guy is so is like hovering. I guess this guy's also hovering. I wonder if though has anything to do with. Okay, zero point 0.5 again. Let's just make it happen. We want to apply all, and then let's see what this looks like. What? Why? Why? That is just weird. Oh, you ain't killing me. Alright. Cool. Okay, so, yeah. Actually, yeah, let's duplicate this guy and then put another one up here. Yeah, just for fun. Well, the good news about all this is that, yeah, okay, cool. I think we have a more robust way that we're checking to make sure that it's on the ground and there's not a wall in front of it. And it'll give us more options too, right? So it'll also be a lot easier where we could probably... you know, we can do that now real quick. So what I'm saying is we can make enemies that stay on things or enemies that fall off things. And actually, we could make this configurable too. Fall off things. False. Because it's going to default as false. This fall off things. Bool. And so then when we do this, yeah, so what I want to do here is go, if there's no ground, if ground exists, if there's no ground, and we don't fall off things, then we change direction. Oh, actually, there's a way better way to do this. And we don't fall off things. So let's stick that guy there. Let's grab the player and put him here for now. So fall off things. He does not fall off things. Okay. Why is it doing that? Weird. And he falls off things. That's how it is done. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know why. Maybe I got to stick this farther out ahead. Maybe farther in. Okay. That seemed to work better. Okay. So let's go ahead and apply to all. Save. And then we're going to put this guy right here, actually. Cool. So that is, we've got the change direction. Oop, this. Okay, so I want that there, and I want change direction there. Okay. And the reason that I want this organized the way I do is I want a differentiation between the AI states, and I'll even put this here in a in a comment. AI machine states. There. Okay, so patrolling. Done. Now, chasing. So I have a thought of how I'm going to do this. It, of course, involves me adding yet another thing to this enemy, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Which is the... I'm going to add two of these, actually, so I might as well add them both right now. The first one is going to be chase distance. And then the next one's going to be attack distance. And then, actually, chase distance is going to get a circle collider. Then I can just duplicate that, call it attack distance. Oops, reset. Reset. It's weird. Huh. Okay, well, anyway. Let me fix this then. And then I want the, let's see, how far do I want the chase radius? Like that? Maybe like that. Yeah. Let's just go straight for. There we go. Okay. We'll duplicate this and we'll call this the attack distance. And then we'll make this, what, 1? 2. Okay. So what we have here is, oh, and these need to both be triggers. That's a trigger, that's a trigger. And the reason I'm making them triggers is so that it doesn't actually stop the enemy. They just walk right through it. Just triggers something, right? So if it's in the radius for chasing, then I just wanted to chase where you're at. So let's save this and let's just go ahead and make sure. Yeah, I think I need to log this .tag. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, what's this called? Player. Private game object player. What is it? Player gets game object dot find. Oh, I don't remember the. Okay. Okay, let's see. Game object dot find player. Let's make sure that we're good there. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Probably gonna end up getting rid of this whole thing. We'll see though. Okay, so finding the game, the player, then on the update, I want to log. Ooh, see, here's where I need this again, and I think it's the second video, because he's got something here in the second video that I really want to see in his code. This is why I tagged it, because he did a, he checked the distance. So I wanted to see, yeah, we don't need his grounded. Distance from player. See, that was yet another thing that he did that is like doubling up on the logic. If you've already got that little thing that says that the players or the enemies in contact with the ground, you don't need an is grounded, because you're already checking that. So he's like using... He's doubling up on it. He doesn't need to. Player position X. Transform position X. I mean, I guess. Yeah. The problem is that it won't matter. Transform. Okay, so right now all I'm doing is checking to make sure that this code will actually give me what I want. Game object is not for position. Okay. Transform. Okay. I just put game object here. This needs to be transform. And I may not... Cannot explicitly type game object to transform. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is the easier way to do this, which is forget about that. Move this up, make it public. No. That is the wrong way to do that. Because if I have a bunch of enemies on here, when I add them in, I don't want to be dragging the stupid player object over. I need to be able to find the player. So is that what he's doing? Is he legitimately just... ground check, okay. Yeah, he does this again. Yeah, too much. He doesn't need all that. Did he make that public? I think he made... No, he... yeah, he did. So you have to... See, that's just not the right way to do that. I think... Okay, I think I know how to do this. On start, player equals... game object dot find player I think I'm gonna have to do this because I don't know a better way to do it. Okay, so find player game object is that player transform equals player dot transform. I don't think that's gonna work, but you know, where is this? 34. Okay. Game object is not continued for transform. Yeah, okay. Oops. Dot get component transform. I think that's right. Are you assembly reference? Player. Transform. Oh, no. I just have a typo. The name player does not... Where did I have player again? Down here. 42. 42. All right, well, I figured that out. Enemy. Let's collapse. Player. If I move around, am I going to get new? Okay, so I do have data on both of those. So we can now get rid of these logs. And we can say chasing. Flipped. And chasing. Position. Player minus the transform, huh? Where I'm at minus wherever the player's at. Okay, so let's log player distance. If I had done this before, I wouldn't have to do all these like mitigating steps to go, does this thing work? And now does this thing work? But because I've never done this before, and I keep misspelling transform. Anyway, I have to do this like step by step and then make sure it works on each step of the way. Because if I don't, issues are going to compound and compound and compound, and I'll never be able to figure out what the actual issue is. So I have to make a change, make sure there's no errors. It's kind of a drag. Oh, I forgot to call. And update. No, chasing is where I wanted this, right? Yeah. So that works. So now we just go if player distance is greater than, less than ten. I don't know. Now I'm just logging it based on the distance and how far away it is. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how far away we got. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I actually want it to be like right there. So what is that? 5? 5. Okay, it stopped because I was at 5. Now it starts again. Okay. So, less than 5 and greater than 3. I think that maybe this needs to be 1. This is a float. I should put an F over here. Otherwise, right? Player distance, yeah. I don't want the system to get all weird. Okay. So. Okay, 2 is good. So 2. Okay, so this was positive. What is this? Okay. Chase. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do or. -5, -2. Okay. Now I can clear. I can hit collapse because this should all collapse now. Chase. So it chases on this side, but it won't chase on this side. But it will chase here. Okay. Let's go back and log the player distance again. I want to see what it is. We might not hit our stretch goals today, everybody, so good lord, I'm dumb. Player distance is greater than -0.5, -5, or less than -2. If it's less than -2, it's less than, yeah, I think that was my big problem. Come on. Okay, everything's fine. Chase. Should be chasing. Ah, see? Okay. Okay, so that means if it's negative, it's facing right. I need to put this in the code. If the result is positive, it's facing left. If negative, it's facing right. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to go like this. Okay, hold on. I just realized something, that I have both of these being called all the time. And I actually need to go state manager. I need a state manager. And this right here needs to go in the state manager. Yeah. Okay. If the result is positive, the player is left the enemy. If negative, the player right of the enemy. Okay, so that makes more sense as a like human readable sentence. Player distance. Okay, so if the player, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call chasing. Right up here, I want to call the state manager. Because the state manager is going to decide which state it's in, right? So player distance is what's going to drive all of this. The player is here. Then we're going to go else if player distance is less than 2f, or player distance is greater than negative 2f. Then we're going to go attacking. Else, oops, patrolling. Oops. Okay, so now what should happen is just sit there until I get a certain distance away. Okay. Let's just log chasing. Log attacking. Log patrolling. Okay, now if this isn't working the way it's supposed to be working, then attacking, chasing. Oh, so see, it should be, when I'm over here, it should be. Oh, I have something wrong. Okay, if the player distance is less than 2f or greater than negative 2f. Positive, the player's to the left. It's great. It's less than 2f. Then it's attacking. I want to know nine, 10. So it's greater than 2f. It shouldn't be doing this. Or oh, it is greater than negative 2f, though, because everything is greater than negative 2f. Ugh. Okay. If it's less than 2f, and greater than negative 2f, and this is still playing, isn't it? Okay. And less than 0. I mean, there should be an easier way to do this. All right, whatever. There, okay. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, it's patrolling. It's chasing. It's attacking. It's still attacking. And I died. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Transform has been designed. Okay. Patrolling is correct. Chasing. Okay. Patrolling still. Chasing. Attacking. Okay, perfect. So I have it. I have it doing the states that it needs to do in the correct instances. Perfect. Now, if
Can you pause it?
all right, I'm gonna take a break, maybe like 10 minutes. So use the bathroom, do whatever. I'll see you in 10 minutes. This is hilarious. Wow, sorry. I've been literally streaming for probably the last hour on mute. Sorry about that. It's hilarious. But hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Wow. So yeah, sorry about the last hour. I guess I'm sitting here talking to nobody apparently. That's hilarious. Okay. Grounded dot position. Okay. Grounded. Wait, how did it end up? Oh, it's because is grounded. Okay. Now it's not grounded. Let me move. Oh, nope. Ground check. Grounded, that's the one. I think I need to move this up to like here. Let's see. Still says it's grounded. Wow, it took a while. Alright, what did that dude do? I know that he did that stupid square thing. Ground check. Okay, where'd you put it, buddy? Okay, so we added it way early. Like here. So he adds the ground check. He puts it at right at the bottom there. Transform. Ground check. Box size. Vector to box size. Is grounded. What's he doing here? Overlap box. Okay. I just need to change that to box. Okay. So he does have a box size there. Okay. Where's the circle radius thing? We'll make this box size. I shouldn't doubt some of this stuff, I guess, sometimes. So this is going to be overlap box. This is going to be box size. What did he make the box size initially? Box size is a vector too. Okay. Weird. Why is box size a vector 2? Yeah, I don't really understand why that's supposed to be a vector 2, but is grounded. I guess I actually didn't. Is grounded. While exists. While exists. Is grounded. Yeah, is grounded is no longer checked. Interesting. Everything works fine now. Everything was fine except for that attack. So in is grounded no longer works. Fun. Wall check grounded. Probably because I need to move this down. Okay. Is he grounded now? Still says he's grounded. Yeah, so is grounded is true all the time. Position. Oh, I didn't put anything in the box size. 1-1, I guess. What did he put in the box size? 1-1-1. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So 1-1, I guess. So he's grounded. Still grounded, still grounded, still grounded. Why? Why? 1-1 in the box size. Ground layer is grounded. Okay, so all right, there is, yeah, that thing where he draws the cube. Private void on draw gizmo selected. Private void on draw gizmo selected. Why does it do that? Okay, so we go gizmos dot draw cube ground check dot position. So grounded dot position, and then box size. Gizmos does not contain a definition for draw cube. Really? Well, what the heck? Okay, what does he ended up making it? 0.64 and 0.01. 0.64, 0.01. I mean, like, for real. Gizmos dot draw cube. Ugh. Sometimes. Yeah, 0.01 was definitely right. Yep. Okay, well, I mean, that was good. Let's see what happens. Still says it's grounded. I don't get it. Well, let's make sure we have the same code he does. Is grounded. Physics 2D overlap box grounded dot position, which is what I have. Dot position. Box size 0 ground layer. See, I knew I was missing something. That's way better. Okay, so we can get rid of that now because I don't care. Okay, if it's grounded, then let's just go 1, 1, 1. Oh, times -1. That's what it is. Okay, so yeah, 6.5. Let's try it. See, then it keeps going like that. One and a half, because I kind of do want him to jump through the player. I think we need to do 3. I think we need to do 3. Yes, that's exactly what we need to do. Okay, so there's one last thing I want to do here. Unity wait to execute code. Where's the wait? Where is it? Wait for second. Yield return new. Wait for second. 5. Start the code routine. Define below. Print. Huh. Okay, I don't. How do I let something happen after a small delay? See, that's what I want. You can do coroutines. Okay. So what do I change this to? IE numerator. This can go away now. Then yield. Return. New wait for seconds. 1. F. Well, I didn't get an error. It's not executing. Oh. Because I did invoke. I don't want to do invoke anymore. I just want to go attacking. You can call it with, for example, start coroutine. Sorry about all that switching. I kept going to the wrong place. Okay, let's see if this works. Pauses, goes, keeps on going. Pauses, goes, and then it keeps. Why does it keep on going? Why does it do that? Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. Let's go back to attacking. That's really what I want here. This is just going to go back to void. I do want to keep that. Okay. If he's grounded, what we're going to do is we're going to start coroutine. Attack. Yeah, I should have stopped that. Okay. Now, underneath this, I'm going to go enumerator attack. Wait for 1 second. Then do that. Weird. That was weird. Is it saying that it's grounded that whole time? No. Yeah, it should have. Fine. Oh, yeah, I know what to do here. If player transform is not null, Oops. That actually might... That might solve my problem. We'll see. I don't know. Hey, look at that. Haha. And I'm not getting that error anymore. Oh, you son of a... Okay. If move direction is... does change direction actually... Yeah, I think I can just call change direction. Let's see if that worked. If this works, this is going to be something spectacular. Spectacular. Ooh, that was weird. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, it moves it. It changes it. Then yeah, that's why. That's why I was doing that. I still have to check which way it's going, which way it's facing. Check direction. Check facing direction. So if okay, that's right. So if move direction is, I gotta get out of the way. 2 hours just. That's also a problem. See, I'm so far away it should not be doing that. Anyway, yeah, see how move direction keeps flipping? It should not be doing that. Because I'm like way far away. So I have to fix that. So, oh, yeah, that's right. Stop changing direction. Okay, go away. Is it stuck? Huh. Hmm. Wait a minute, is it not registering that wall? Maybe it's just not registering that wall. No, it totally is. It says wall exists, but it's not changing. Okay, so let's do this. I hate doing this, but desperate times. I can't really fix this attacking thing if it's not working right. So I thought I had it working right, but now all of a sudden it seems to be acting funky. See, it's stuck on attacking. And I don't know why. If player is okay, I need to leave this up because I actually need to know the player distance. Okay, it's -4 there. If player distance is greater than -2. Yeah, and less than 0. And then less than 2. Yeah. Distance is less than 5, greater than 2. So it's not this. It's almost -5. I did or. That needs to be and. Or I did and. It needs to be or. Oh, man. Hour. Oh, I died. Okay. Still not registering right. So this also needs to be or. Oh, look at that. It's chasing. It's chasing. Chasing. Still chasing. Why is it still chasing? Not attacking. Oops. So once it starts chasing, it doesn't stop. Why? Why does it do that? Player distance is less than -2. Less than 0. If it's less than 2, and then do that. I gotta rethink this logic. Okay. Maybe if I draw it out on a line graph here. Okay, so 2 to -2. That's basically what we're saying. Uh, 5 and -5. Okay, I think I just did too much here. If player distance is less than 5 and greater than -5. That's it. And then less than 2. And, oops. And greater than -2. Now, difference here is that I should do this the opposite way. I'm just going to paste that right there for now. So then I should do the close one first. So first it checks if it's the closest it could possibly be. If it's not, then it checks the next distance. And then this is attacking. And this is chasing. Okay. Now, this should work. Where? Did I double up on something? Oh. Player distance is greater than -5. F. Okay. Ooh, it did chasing, then attacking. It's attacking. It's attacking. Get away. Get away. Now it's back to patrolling. Oh-ho. No. No. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. All right, now the only thing left... Okay, so I fixed that. The only thing left is... log move direction. And then I want to... Okay, so it's 1, -1. So only when it's attacking is it going to show that, right? So I have to sort of get it to start attacking. So 1 is to the right. 1 and then -1. So if move direction is less than 0, then if which way facing right? Yeah. Then if it's not facing right, we want to change direction. Then if move direction is, nope, that's greater than 0. And then if move direction is less than 0, if facing right, change direction. Okay. Check facing direction. So I want it to check the facing direction the whole time. It's attacking. Oh, why didn't that work? Check facing direction. Yeah, it should be running that code. So why? So let's check the slime. Ugh. Okay, let's check. says it's facing right. Yep. Maybe it's that. Maybe I was right the first time. And I just got it all weird. Nope. It's not even running that code, I don't think. Okay. Chasing. You know what? I'm just going to copy all of this. I'm going to replace this. Then I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to remove this. And this. And this entire function. Because that works for chasing. And if it works for chasing, excuse me. Yep, see? We have done it. It has taken us so long. Well, it took me so long. You guys watched. Your silent moral support. Or, you know, after the fact moral support. Suck it. All right. Done. Whew. Okay, well, we didn't meet our stretch goal, but that's fine. We got patrolling, chasing, attacking. We added those 3 states, and they work. That's really the most, yeah, it was in progress now. It's done. These stretch goals are going to become the actual goals for tomorrow. I guess I'm going to add that as a stretch goal for tomorrow. We'll see. This actually does seem straightforward. I think I can do it pretty easy, but gosh, I thought this was going to be straightforward. Anyway, for the one of you that stuck with me this long, or anybody who has watched this afterwards and actually got to this point, congratulations, by the way. Oops, and thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. I just want to mention, if you start at the beginning, I haven't said this yet, but if you start at the beginning video, you'll notice I have a bunch of this game already made. And here, there we go. And part of the reason for that is I hadn't actually decided to do the streaming when I first started making the game. So there was an amount of the game that was already made before I started doing this. So I didn't explicitly say that in the first video, but that is the case. Anyway, now you know. I'm not going to belabor this any longer. It's late. I have actual work to do tomorrow, and I'm sure all of you do too. Thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Come back. Tomorrow's Friday. I won't be streaming on. I'm not going to stream on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays, but I'm going to try and do a stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But I'm not going to guarantee each one of those days because life happens, guys, and I have a full-time job other than this. You know, just trying to make things happen, right? All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again.